Um, Good day. My name is Ruiz, present for the EDEL 3394-160 class, Math Principles for Early Childhood. Um, Today I would like to be presenting a way to teach students about different kinds of decimals using a more authentic way, in the form of using coins that they may be familiar with, especially dimes and pennies, which each represent tenths and hundreds in a system of dollars. First of all, the students will probably know the value of a dollar, since a lot of stuff that they may want to buy are approximately $1, such as candies. But it would be better to have a review over the different kinds of coins that we have in the country, such as the half dollar, which is not a really common coin. I don't even have two of them, but is worth 50 cents. Half a dollar, 50 cents. Then we move on to a more common coin, the quarter, which is worth 25 cents. And four of them make $1. On the other side, dimes are worth 10 cents, and 10 of them are worth $1. Then we move on to nickels, which each one of them is worth 5 cents, meaning that 20 of them are worth $1. And lastly, we have pennies, which, as we know, are worth 1 cent. And 100 of these make $1. It would fill the whole table. It will fill the whole board if you wanted to have 100 pennies in order to represent $1. But as we want to talk to the students about decimals, we could tell them that these numbers and cents can be converted into pieces of a dollar, into decimals. So 50 cents would become $0.50, 50 hundredths. 25 cents would become 0.25, which is 25 hundredths. 10, likewise, 10, after a point, which is 10 hundredths. 5.05 to represent 5 hundredths. And 1.01 to represent 1 hundredth, which is the smallest unit that we want to work on right now. Now, if you excuse me, give me just a second to clean this up. Now, before we move on, I would like to mention that the tick that we're using is for 4th grade to E, which is basically having the students represent decimals, including tenths and hundreds, using concrete and visual models such as bunny. For the objective that we want the students to be able to demonstrate proper use of dimes and cents to count full dollar and fractions of it, such as let's say have the students be able to count to 75 cents using these two types of coins, which in itself would be 7 dimes and 5 pennies, which in itself would be 0.70, 0.05, 70 hundredths, and 5 hundredths. For the assessment, we could have the students have an assignment where they will have to show correct management of tenths and hundredths using coins. In my opinion, it would be better if we have given an assignment where they are able to cut and paste different types of coins in order to represent the full value that they're trying to achieve. But I'm honestly not entirely sure of the legality of being able to print coins. Either way, we could have the students be able to represent that 10 pennies are equal to 10 dimes by having somewhat of a strip diagram. And the strip diagram we could divide it into 2, and then each one of the halves could get divided into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In itself, we can use the different coins, such as the dime, to represent that 10 dimes are equal to $1. And likewise, we could have the students know that 10 pennies are equal to 1 dime. In that way, we can make them understand that the different coins are just a fraction of each other. As we ask them how many of them are per whole unit, so to speak, per whole unit, the students could tell us that 10 dimes are equal. 10 dimes are equal to $1. Are equal to $1, and so in itself, we're able to tell the students that each dime is one tenth of a dollar, and that's where we are able to move on to fractions. Likewise, as the pennies need 100 to be able to make $1, we could say that 1 penny is equal to 1/100th of a dollar. Let's move this one here and this one over here. And as the students are able to learn little by little, since 10 pennies represent 1 dime, that would mean that 1 dime is equal to 10 hundredths. With those two different types of coins, they will be able to find almost any number that they're presented with, pretty much every number that they're presented with, as long as the value is more or less $1 or less. Since we don't really want to have the students break their minds over having to find out how much $1.75 is in coins, maybe later on. And overall, that will be a quick summary of the kind of objectives, assignments, and representations that the students could have in order to learn that the equivalency of pennies, dimes, and a dollar are represented by tenths. Thank you for your time and your cooperation.